Watching Chris Master 1 here, on Ustream, of course. And I thought I would start making this video now, because if I don't, I'll forget about it. And we all know what happens when I forget about making videos. I never end up making them. So, as some may know, yesterday was an American Thanksgiving. Now, of course, it's 2:22 a.m., and today is Black Friday. A day where I can promise you that I will be staying inside, except for when I have to go to work. Today, or yesterday, I had to do a little bit of Black Friday shopping of my own. Because of this. And I'm a little bit upset about this. Notice something missing? You're probably going to have a little bit of a problem trying to plug that into any USB port. Yeah, it was destroyed, and what's worse is the solder pads are missing from the board, as far as I can tell. So it can't even get fixed. But that's fine, I don't really care. There's nothing on that drive that I can't replace, but that was a nice drive, and it was also on clearance, so I can't get another one. But I did get a replacement. Another one of these 16 gig Lexar drives, although it actually says Lexar by Micron now, so apparently Micron bought out Lexar between when I bought the first one and now. But that's not the only thing that I got. This is the current hard drive situation, as you see it. You can see we've got the normal drive, which is about halfway full. But that's an SSD, so that's to be expected. Got ISO storage, which again is about halfway full. Files, which is pretty empty. Then we get to VHD storage. Yeah, it's a little bit close to the end, but that's not too bad. Website stuff is basically empty, and then we come to the problem. But I'll come back to that. Well, actually, let's just focus on that. This is going to be the drive that's going to get replaced. Because this is a backup drive, and as you can see, there's not enough space left to really do all the backups that I want. So we're going to be replacing that. Then we've got all of the other drives. You can see there. Not much needs to be said on that one. So what's basically going to happen is this. The VHD drive is going to get replaced with that 1 terabyte, and that 1 terabyte is going to get replaced with what we are going to unbox on the video right now. Now, ordinarily, I would not ever recommend buying something frivolous like this, but I have wanted one of these for a while, and so I bought one. This is a WD MyPassport Ultra Metal Edition, and it is actually metal, it's aluminum. They changed their name, they changed their branding here. WD Absolutely, I've never heard that before. Aluminum design, backup and security, Dropbox, cloud service, you know, all of the usual. Is this zoomed in? I guess it's not. I guess I'm just a little bit too close to it. But anyways, 2 terabytes in size, premium storage, 3-year limited warranty, and you know, all that stuff. Advanced features, you know, the kind of stuff that nobody really needs. Really? Are you not going to focus on that? That's something that my JVC camera would do. Stylish aluminum design, local and cloud backup, 256-bit hardware stuff. Purchase subject to additional terms and conditions. Well, that's alright. Now let me get a knife, because that's important. Well, that took longer than it needed to. But I found one, so we're going to open this up carefully. Or maybe we won't open this up carefully. Will it come out now? Come on, doggone it. There we go. Kind of ripped the box, but, oh well. Please tell me it's not being stuck down by anything else. It isn't. Alright. This is like their old packaging. Or WD's old packaging, anyway. Really? Do I have to open this box further? Ugh. Not exactly the world's best packaging, but it's certainly not bad. I guess I've seen worse. Now, how the hell... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to open it this way. I really do hope my big arms are not in the way. But I guess we'll find out. And there is your drive. Oh yeah, that is aluminum. That is very aluminum. You could tell it's like cold. We've got... Really? They still come with instruction manuals? So let's set this thing up and see what happens. It's probably going to prompt me to install smartware. But I won't be doing that. Well, it's not quite the setup I was hoping for. It means I'm going to have to plug it in here, but it will do. It's only a backup drive after all. It will not be plugged in 100% of the time. Let's see what it does. I think it's working. See if it does anything further. That was creepy. Okay, installing device driver software. Always good to know. And there it is. MyPassport. And now it's just the whole transferring all the data over. Which is going to be fun. Alright, here we go. And if there's anything I hate more than blister packs, it's these stupid things. I have no idea what sound is playing in the background, but it sounds interesting. That's just going to take forever. And apparently there's a hooray, too. That did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. That's so helpful. Thank you for that, Lexar. Piece of crap. I hate these packages. I really do. I really just... ugh. Yeah, this is not going back anywhere, I guess. Well, before I wreck it, I guess we might as well read what's on the back. Jump Drive S50 provides versatile, portable storage backend backed by... I can't even read this. Let's actually read it from the thing. Jump Drive S50 provides versatile, portable storage backed by Lexar performance, quality, and reliability. Easily transfer, store, and share important files. And you can tell it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Carry your photos, music, video, and more. Integrated protective sliding cover, which is basically useless because it's open at the top. But anyways, that's pretty much it. System requirements. Apparently it can't run on XP, but we're going to try that out. Yeah, we are going to try that out. On the video, even. So let's see, is this stupid package open yet? No. You know, if God curses the guy that invented blister packs, God should, like, just incinerate the guy who invented this packaging. It's useless, it sucks, it's stupid. Good enough. So let's take that out. And there you have it. Now, I think there's another part to that fell on the floor. Now I can't find it, but whatever. It's not important, I suppose. So there you basically have that. I'm going to be using this to replace something else. But let's see if this works on Windows XP. Well, here's a Windows XP machine, so let's see what this does. Maybe I can plug it in the right way. Maybe not. One-handed, I tell ya. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the camera down. Alright, it looks like it might work. Oh, the screensaver just activated. This device can perform faster, like I care about that. Well, there it is. So I guess their requirement about, well, the requirement for Windows Vista and later is not exactly true. My video is just asking to be muted because I think you can hear that thing in the background. Alright, I wasn't originally going to do this, but we are going to take a look once again at the hard drive situation now that it's been a couple days later. It's probably been more than a couple days later. But I found one bum image throughout the entire process, and it wouldn't have really mattered anyways, because I suppose that while statistically speaking, it is possible, at least every once in a blue moon, to have a file that's bad, that when you transfer it, some other bits get flipped or whatever, and it becomes good. In this case, it didn't happen, and the image is bad on this drive too. So it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go ahead and delete all of that. Yes, please do. It's probably going to take forever. And the VHD moving process has commenced, and it is going to take a long time. I also got right on emptying out the recycle bin, so the videos drive has gained some more free space. Woohoo! Let it be known now that this whole upgrade has been mainly done to facilitate for my being able to add more backups to my repertoire, or basically so that I wasn't having a space constraint on the backup drive. The VHDs moving over is an addition, I guess? I'm trying to think of the right word, and it's not working. A bonus, you could say. Now what I could do, and I did consider doing this, is moving the stuff that's on that MyPassport drive over. But I don't want to have, I've got two MyPassport drives on here now, but the 500 gig MyPassport drive, I was considering moving that stuff over, but I don't want that drive to sit around. And I also want to get rid of one of those drives over there. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to change the drive that is in that enclosure up there, the one with the blue LED. Because I just don't like that Toshiba. I just don't trust it. And the Seagates seem to put that light on. The Toshiba doesn't, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But I'm probably going to change that drive out. I might even change it to the 500 gig. I don't know, but we'll see. For those wondering why I'm at home making this particular portion of the video, it is because, well, I was supposed to have a 6 to 8 shift today, which is why I canceled my low-end radio show, and work rescheduled it for tomorrow instead. So, anyways, we're going to move right along. This has finished, so you can see. You can also see that I've taken the two backup drives out, and that drive is now set up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be removing the other drive back there, and I'm also going to be changing out the drive that's in that SIG or SIG or whatever the hell, how you're supposed to pronounce that enclosure as well. And, well, let's just get on with that. You can hear that snoring in the background, that is a cat. But anyways, we are going to, once I find my screwdriver, which is right here, how convenient, once I move all of these things, whoops, sorry about that. I guess he didn't like that. But we're going to remove the top off of both of these drives, and this one needs to have the bottom removed. We're going to do this one first. These drives are really warm, that's for darn sure. So let's see if just the back removes, or if I need to remove both parts. I honestly cannot remember. Is that the right edge? That was the right edge. Alright, so this one should just need to have 2 screws removed. But don't quote me on that. We'll find out here in just a moment. It's probably not the right screwdriver to do this with. But I didn't strip the screw out. That is indeed the only screw that you need to remove. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this little piece here off, the plastic cover. Store that in a safe place. And then you can simply, carefully, slide that off. And then your drive is free. If you kept your bag of screws like you should have, you will have 2, or you will hopefully have 2 extra screws, or however many extra screws you've got. You can just put the screws that you took out into this bag right here. All of that last commentary was also assuming that you kept the box and all of the stuff that came with it. The next enclosure is a little bit different and also a little dusty, but it's got 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you need to remove. Should be easy enough. After removing all 4 of those screws, you can slide the top piece, which I think is upside down, and the bottom piece off of the drive. And you might, we're going to see here, you can take a bigger screwdriver for more ease of doing this. You take a screwdriver and remove the 4 screws, which are different. Pull the drive out. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on back there. Take your new drive, put your new drive inside, once again carefully. One thing that's worth noting is that this board seemingly has got positions for other stuff here. There's that there, which is labeled, what is that labeled? I believe that's labeled, look at it again, Con 1, and then there's another thing over here labeled Con 4. I wonder if this board could have been used in more than one thing. Once you've inserted all 4 of the screws, you can take your little aluminum pieces, slide them on this way, starting this way, or not. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to start from there. Making sure that the screw holes go on this way. You're really distracting, you know that? And then you can put the 4 screws in and be done with that. Or be done with the installation portion, I guess. Alright, once you've got all the screws in, you are ready to go. Now, you'll want to have another enclosure, which fortunately I do have, complete with a USB cable, for transferring your data from your old drive to your new one. You don't need to buy anything real fancy for this if you don't already have one, or you don't already have some other means of transferring your data. This particular enclosure here is what I'm going to be using, and this was, well, it's not all of it. I do still have the rest of the pieces, but that was the enclosure from a Seagate portable expansion drive that failed several years ago. Yes, that last little bit really was intended to be used as a how-to / tutorial / whatever you want to call it. Getting back to the more personal aspect of things, though, I did forget to remove the USB cable from the old enclosure that I pulled out. That cat is really doing some strange things right now. Well, as you can see, we've gained an LED light. I also did a little bit of reorganization back here with all of my drives. So you can see the 2 terabyte backup is now back there. And I've spread out the 2 MyPassports. I didn't notice before, but the WD logo on the new one, the new 2 terabyte, the metal finish one, is actually silver coated. Or at least it's silver painted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete the partitions off of the old, the drive that I just put in there, the Seagate. We're going to delete those, and then I'm going to plug in my other thing, and we're going to transfer the data. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually deleting partitions off of the, well, I'm deleting the partitions. You want to be careful which ones you're deleting. In this case, I know. And second of all, it's actually blinking the right light. So there's another way that you can tell. I'm going to go ahead and create a new partition here that can span the whole drive. Give it the letter Q. Call it random stuff. Form a quick format. Yes. Finish. And you should see it working over there. Well, kind of. You can't really see the light blinking on and off. Or changing in intensity, I suppose, is better. There's a space in the name that I didn't put there. You need to format the disk in drive H before you can use it. Yeah, there's a space there. I suppose I can probably change that. Well, the date on this drive is August 13th of 2012. So that means that this drive is a little over 2 years old, and it will be 3 years old this coming August. This drive, by the way, is going to be put into my compact to replace a Seagate that is failing once again. But again, you don't need to see that. Okay, and there is the random files drive. So we're going to take all this stuff. We're just going to copy it for now. Because if the transfer fails, when it's way over to this Seagate, that way at least I can restart the transfer, do whatever I need to do. There is still a backup of this drive, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm not going to bore you all with this process, so I'm pretty much going to cut the video off now. And what better to finalize this epic with than to show you the falling snow, modeled so nicely by the guy that's pulling into his driveway right now. Yes, that's right, it is snowing. And what's more is this snow has only just started falling probably about 20 minutes ago. It was not here when I got home, and it was not there when I started recording these video segments, so yeah. But there is very definitely snow on the ground. I'm not sure you can see any of it because of all the reflections, but there you go. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.